Give thanks to our sponsors. Mega 6 Lotto 6 numbers can change your life. What would you do if you won 1 million Ghana cedis today with only 49 numbers to choose from? Mega 6 Lotto offers you the chance to win exciting prizes. Don't forget to play before 5 p.m. every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Dial *266# or download the iOS and Android apps on mega6lotto.com to play. Mega 6 Lotto is approved and regulated by the National Lotteries Authority. Now let's begin from the CAF Champions League, and Medeama SC displayed exceptional resilience as they faced Guinean giants Horoya AC with a 3-1 advantage from the first leg despite a 2-1 victory for Horoya in the second leg. It wasn't enough to overturn the aggregate score, sending Medeama through to the group stage for the first time on their debut. This accomplishment is particularly noteworthy as they become the first ever Ghanaian club since Brekum Chelsea in 2012 to achieve this feat. Here is Augustine Evans Adote, head coach for Medeama SC.
Medeama, a young side, Medeama playing against experienced side, Horoya was not an easy task because looking at Horoya, they've been in the system for long. Medeama, we have participated twice on the Africa continent, but coming into the Champions League, we know Horoya, who has been participating for more years. So looking at today's game or the double encounter, I would say we deserve applaud. Why? Because a young team like Medeama going past Horoya is a remarkable achievement.
So that is it there from Augustine Evans Adote. Now you look at the teams that have qualified: Al Ali, Wydad Athletic Club, Esperance Sportive de Tunis, Mamelodi Sundowns, CR Belouizdad, Pyramid FC, as well as Petra Atletico, Simba Sporting Club, TP Mazembe, Al Hilal, Yanga Sporting Club, ASEC Mimosa, Etoile du Sahel have returned to the competition, and Jwaneng Galaxy, that is the team Alexander Song and the rest of some former international stars play for. FC Nouadhibou have made it, and also Medeama SC. So 16 clubs waiting for their draw to know which teams they are going to face. Now moving on to Dreams FC, and they've also etched their name in Ghanaian football history by qualifying into the CAF Confederations Cup group stage, going into the second leg clash in Monrovia, Liberia, with a 2-1 advantage over Sierra Leone's Carlon FC. Dreams FC battled to a 1-0 draw, which proved sufficient to advance to the group stage. Congratulations to the two Ghanaian clubs. Now to the Ghana Premier League, and here are the results from the GPL from last weekend. Samatex thrashed Bichem United 4-1. Osei-Osu, Emmanuel Keyeke and Baba Musa had a brace to kill the Hunters. Augustine Okra back to Bichem United. Heart of Lions drew 2-2 against RTU. Well, very good accomplishment for Heart of Lions there. In Tamale, Isaac Minter's 25th minute equalizer couldn't save Aduana FC from defeat to Legon Cities, and Samuel Ahmed's second half penalty managed to seal the point for that is Legon Cities. They won 2-1. Accra Great Olympics got their first win of the season. Michael Osei's goal helped them to pick all points against BBNE Gold Stars. Well, BBNE Gold Stars head coach Michael Osei wasn't too disappointed with his men after the loss.
I will give the credit the goal scorer from the Olympic team, the Michael Osei. I think he scored the brilliant goal. Let me say. But it was a game. It was a balanced game, and then even the first half we should have taken our chances, and then the game should have been different. But all the same, I'll congratulate the guys. They play well today, but very unfortunate. We lost the game 1-0, which is very painful for the day, but we will keep on working hard and then make sure the next game we get our 3 points also.
Also, that is Michael Osei, head coach for BBNE Gold Stars. Arno Walker believes some weight is now off his team after getting their first win of the season.
Of course, yes, because I knew it was not going to be an easy match. I think when we spoke earlier, I told you Gold Stars have a good team, and beating Kotoko last week will motivate them more. So it's not going to be an easy game. But God willingly, I would pick my 3 points for the first time.
Ano Okade picking his first 3 points in the Ghana Premier League. Now to Asante Kotoko, they were saved by Babaya's 90 plus 1 minute goal to cancel out Evans Adumako's first half lead for Karela United. Also, the Porcupines are still winless after 3 games, 2 draws and then 1 loss. Karela United head coach Shaibu Tanko expected more from the game than just the 1 point they sent back to home.
We were expecting to have scored another goal in the second half, which we faulted. You saw it. We nearly scored it, but we faulted. And that has given them the advantage to have equalized this. They are like dying horses. So if you are dying, your kicks are very heavy. So they had to go that way in order to redeem their image.
Did that early injury to Adumaku take anything away from your plans?
Surely, it has really affected us because we were heavily, relying on him to have done the kill in the first half. But the pattern with which we were playing was what we came with. But all at a sudden he was moved out, so we had to change. Our second option.
Well, Kumasi Asante Kotoko head coach Prosper Natio explains why his side is struggling to record a win after 3 games.
Yeah, all that we have to do is to keep, practicing more goal scoring drills, giving them the confidence to be composed in front of goal. They need to pick their spot, apply the right technique, and then that should be it. So we need to encourage them. It's better you create the chances, and if you mix, it's good, than you don't create at all. Or if you create, it means the possibility of scoring is high. If you look at from our first game up to now, we are creating more. We created less in the Heart of Lion game. We created more than that at Bebieni, and today I think we created about 2-3 times the number of chances we created at Bebieni. So it's a good signal for the team.
Well, good signal for the team, but last Friday, Accra Lions settled for a 1-0 draw against Bekum Chelsea. Mesha Kefri getting that equalizer, and Hatofuk were beaten 1-0 by Tano Bofuakwa at the Sunyani Coronation Park on Saturday. And now to some foreign games, and the Crystal Palace defender Joaquim Anderson's superb first half strike succumbed Manchester United to a second successive league home defeat after 4 losses in 7 games. Here is Eric Ten Hag, Manchester United boss, after the 1-0 loss.
I understand when we play home or away and you play Crystal Palace, we have to win. And with all respect, and I know every game in the Premier League is difficult and you have to play your best. But I understand that the fans expecting a win, and we didn't win, we lost. And we have to be more consistent. And so this is not a demand for Man United. The demand is that we get a row of wins, and so get into a series. But we have to do better than we do now.
Well, it was misery for the other Manchester side. Manchester City were beaten 2-1 by Wolverhampton Wanderers. Arsenal recorded a 4-0 victory over Bournemouth. But to Liverpool, and VAR failed to overturn an incorrect decision to allow Luis Diaz goal for offside with the match goalless. Tottenham Hotspur, however, continued to score the first goal. Liverpool equalized, but an own goal from Joel Matip sank the Reds. Here is Jurgen Klopp after the game.
How can the ref explain the situation here? So the linesman thought, obviously, it's worth watching, looking again, and that's why he raised the flag. In the good old times, a linesman should have seen that as well, that this is no offside, because you had these situations quite frequently, and when you see it back, it's pretty clear. It's pretty clear. But again, nobody did it on purpose, so I cannot, again, whatever I say here, it's just creates headlines but doesn't help the situation at all. So I'm not in that mood. Absolutely, told the boys directly after the game, I'm super proud, super proud. I think especially with 10 men, really good, did everything was necessary really well, and on top of that, we were really dangerous. We created still, so that's good, top for us.
So for Liverpool, they finished the game with 9 men. Now Liverpool have released a statement that was on Sunday evening that a sporting integrity has been undermined by the video assistant referee error in their 2-1 loss to Tottenham Hotspur on Saturday. In a statement on Sunday, the club said they will explore the range of options available given the clear need for escalation and resolution. The VAR officials were stood down from duty for the rest of the weekend, and you look at it, Darren featuring England has been replaced as the fourth official for Sunday's Premier League game between Nottingham Forest and Brentford. After that error, also England failed to overturn an incorrect decision on the pitch to disallow a Luis Diaz goal for offside as Liverpool lost 2-1. Well, however, Dan Cook has also been suspended for the game between Fulham and Chelsea on Monday as assistant video referee. Now, to the Italian Serie A, Romelu Lukaku helped AS Roma to secure their second win of the Serie A season with a goal in a 2-0 victory over Frosinone on Sunday. The 30-year-old netted a third strike in 5 games for Roma after latching on to a clever pass from Paulo Dybala. Dybala also created Lorenzo Pellegrini's volleyed second goal. Now, staying in Italy, Napoli striker Victor Osimhen says he has unwavering love for the club and has urged unity among its fan base. In a statement, the Serie A club were criticized for sharing a video on TikTok last week appearing to mock the Nigerian for missing a penalty the previous week, but said they never meant to offend the 24-year-old. The footage included a caricature voice saying, "Give me penalty, please," after scoring in Napoli's 4-0 win at Lecce on Saturday. Osimhen reiterated his love for Napoli on Instagram. Now, before we get to boxing, Simone Biles made history on her return to World Gymnastics Championships in Antwerp, becoming the first woman to land a Yurchenko double pike vault. Now, the move, now renamed the Biles, to help the 26-year-old American into first place in an all-round qualifying. Biles was competing internationally for the first time since taking a 2-year break from the sport to work on her mental health. Well, congratulations to her, and she is back. Now, to boxing news, Saul Canelo Alvarez defended his undisputed super middleweight title, defeating Jermell Charlo on points 119, 108, 118, 109, and 118, 109, went over the American to retain his WBO, WBC, WB, and IBF belt at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. He, however, knocked Charlo down in the 7th round on the way to a 60th win in 64 fights. Well, 1990s and 2000s multi-division champion and superstar Roy Jones Jr. gives his verdict on Canelo's dominant win over Jermell Charlo and whether Terence Crawford can be able to fight him. Roy Jones.
I was highly impressed by his performance.
Yeah, what about his performance were you impressed by?
About the power he showed. You know, he fought the proper fight for the proper opponent. When you fight a guy coming up 2 weight classes, you're supposed to bully him. If he'd fought Floyd Mayweather that way back in the day, we'd saw a much better fight. But he didn't. But he's learned now, and that shows you that he's improved and he understands boxing more now because he bullied the smaller guy, which is what you're supposed to do. What you say?
What about Crawford, Roy?
Crawford still, I think he's a little big for Crawford. I'm not sure about that because Crawford does have punching power and shock, but I think Canelo's a little big. He showed tonight that he's pretty big, so I probably would rather see Charlo fight Crawford first, and then see how that goes. If he does good against Charlo with the weight, then let's see him come up and fight Canelo. Yes, but not right now. I want to see him.
Not right now, according to Roy Jones Jr., but Floyd Mayweather was present, wanted to make it crystal clear who the GOAT of boxing is during his new protege, Kamel Moton's fight. That is the post-fight press conference. Floyd Mayweather was present, and after Canelo Alvarez was being hailed as the biggest thing ever to happen to boxing, this was Floyd Mayweather's response.
You're backed by arguably one of the greatest of all time, right?
What are we rating ourselves?
Okay.
Well, we're going to know in the least amount of fights. You know, I didn't have to have 70 fights or 150 fights, 300 fights. Did I not beat the most world champions?
Yes, you did.
Okay. And in the least amount of fights?
Yes, you did.
Who got the highest gate?
Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
You did.
Who was the most accurate fighter of all time?
You were.
So it's basically saying that...
The greatest of all time.
Okay.
All right.
Well, the money man, Floyd Mayweather there. Now, to the 44th Ryder Cup, and Luke Donald endured a roller coaster of emotions as Team Europe regained the Ryder Cup in dramatic fashion in Rome, with Europe needing 4 points from Sunday's 12 singles matches to beat the United States. Tommy Fleetwood won the 11th game to pass the 14.5 required. And with hundreds of fans crammed around the edge of the 18th green, Ireland's Shane Lowry wrapped it up with a 16.5 in win there. So that is it there. Team Euro bring it back the Ryder Cup. That will be all for sports this morning on Sunrise on 3FM 92.7. Let's give thanks to Mega 6 Lotto. 6 numbers can change your life. What would you do if you won 1 million Ghana cedis today? With only 49 numbers to choose from, you can win exciting prizes. Don't forget to play before 5 p.m. every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Dial *266# or download the iOS and Android apps on mega6lotto.com to play. Mega 6 Lotto is approved and regulated by the National Lotteries Authority. That will be all for sports. DJ Abiam serves you some more music as Sunrise continues. Have a very good Monday.
FM